Welcome everyone, this is Ozo Stock Watch, and this is your stock watch list for Tuesday, October 17th. Let's go ahead and check and see who's reporting earnings tomorrow before the bell. And before the bell we have BCLI, CMA, CSX, Goldman Sachs, GWW, HAFC, HOG, HOG, J&J, another big name there, Morgan Stanley, another big name there, and let's see, UNH. All reporting before the bell tomorrow. After the bell tomorrow on the 17th for Tuesday, ADTN, CP, CRE, CREE, FULT, IBM, LRCX, NAVI, PZN, RNST, UBNK, and let's see, UFPI. So those are a few names reporting earnings before and after the bell for Tuesday. For economic information for tomorrow, we have at 8:30 import-export prices. Red Book at 8:55, 9:15 industrial production, housing market index at 10 o'clock. No Fed speak. We get a day off from the Fed speak tomorrow. API crude oil data at 4:30 p.m. So watch that ETF USO for your oil data and to see the reaction. For our earnings calls tomorrow for Tuesday, October 17th, this courtesy of the earnings cast, we have CMA. They're at 8 o'clock. J&J is at 8:30. CSX, the railroad, is at 8:30. UNH at 8:45. HOG is going to be talking at 9 o'clock. Let's see. IEX at 10:30. GNW at 11. And those names I don't recognize, but they are talking at around 11 o'clock on their earnings conference calls. For after the bell, we have CP. All right, that's Canadian Pacific Railway, and that's at 4:30. And then we have LRCX, and they're going to have their conference call at 5 o'clock. So for our futures tonight, it's about 7 o'clock my time, p.m. Eastern time. And Dow futures down about 4, S&P futures down about 1, NASDAQ futures are flat. Commodities, gold down about almost $5 in gold. And crude oil trading at 51.88, down about 3 cents and down fractionally on crude oil. Just a reminder, for Thursday, October 19th, I will be doing a webinar. If you want to come and chat about stocks, swing trading, day trading, if you want to see learn about my philosophy and how I got to where I am, you can come October 19th, that's Thursday, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. and I will put the sign up link in the description box and also in the comments for you. All right, so it's my website, my webinar, and it's going to be in my Omnovia trading room. We do day trading and swing trading, and you can come and talk and learn about trading, the things I use to keep myself mentally disciplined. It's going to be at 6 p.m. and that's going to be on Thursday, October 19th. So please come join me. It's free, okay? And you don't have to join anything. If you don't want to, you can just learn about my service, and also, you might pick up some tips on day trading and swing trading. So come check me out, and that's October 19th. That's Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the markets real fast. We had the SPY moving up again today. Small candle, but still hugging this 5 EMA on our daily chart here. IWM did not fare as well, still under the 10 SMA on the IWM, IWC. Also rolling over a bit more today on the IWC, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. The IYT, the transports down below the 10 SMA. They were down on the IYT, down about, almost a percentage on IYT. So just be aware of that. QQQs powered higher on the QQQs. Sorry for all the lines. I'll get rid of some of those for you. But the Qs were moving up, and the Dow Jones 30 also moving up to new all-time highs here on the Dow Jones 30 chart. IBB, after Donald Trump made some comments about the pricing of prescription drugs, We did have a bit of a drop in the IBB off of the highs, and the XBI also pulled back to about the 20 SMA. Apple was upgraded today, $187 price target, so that got Apple moving over the 50 SMA. So Apple back in charge here over that 50 SMA on the daily chart. Amazon holding steady above that 1,000 mark, and Google had a nice pop, still riding the 5 EMA on Google. Tesla, a lot of negative stories coming out right now on Tesla, so having a tricky time getting above this $360 level that traders are watching, but we are pulling away from that 360 level, so we might, eventually retest this $330 level. Facebook, let's check Facebook out, one of our leaders, and that stock breaking out to new highs there. And Netflix, I'm sorry, not breaking out to new highs, but holding the highs, I should say, on Facebook. And Netflix had their first earnings. They were first up in the big names, and here's Netflix after the bell, big pops. Then we pulled back a little bit, but held most of the gains here. We did drop at one point here, but then we rebounded and we closed at about, holding about 205, I should say, because I'm doing this at 7:06, and this was while they were on their conference call around 6 p.m. Eastern time. So Netflix, first one to come out with their earnings. They were beat on revenue, beat on earnings, and the stock just holding this 205 area in the after hours. And so Netflix, I guess, to start us off with the big name earnings, held serve, I guess you could say. So Netflix did okay. So let's go ahead and get right into the watch list for tomorrow. This RCON, oil, gas, and equipment services, right? Big pop in this name, right? And so I'm thinking, I saw this AXAS today, came up on one of my trade ideas scanners, and, trying to break out over that $2 area. So it gets over that $2 area on this, what is that? Abraxas Petroleum, oil and gas. It's kind of in this wedge here. All right, if you take a look at it on this style, maybe it wants to break out. The volume was 1.6 million, so, that'll be on watch for tomorrow. BSTI actually traded this one in the service today. We day traded this one. We do day trading and swing trading. We got this one over $11.95, and we got a pop up to about $12.38. I think I sold most of it off at around $12.30. So nice day trade there on BSTI. So I'll have it on watch again. It's a recent IPO, and we'll see. I think this one has to do with blockchain. Okay, a lot of throwing that word around a lot today. IBM blockchain. So blockchain is like the new word du jour, I guess you could say. So blockchain this, blockchain that. So look for stocks that are going to be in that blockchain sector. This CDXC, trying to get over this 450 here. Here's your wedge forming. So watch that 450 break, 455 break on CDXC. Would have liked a little bit more volume, but if it breaks out, the volume may come in. CLVS, Trump was talking down biotechs a little bit today, but this one kind of held up above the 5 and the 10. I'm looking for it to kind of clear either 85 or clear maybe 84.75 to clear that 85, and then maybe we get the push up through 86 on CLVS. So we'll see on that one. Volume only 700,000 shares today though. DEST, this one was up in after hours and got as high as $2. DEST, so I'll have this one on watch. Not expecting much. Popped, but very light volume here, so we'll see on that one. ETRM, nice close today on the close here today. Got up as high as 230 or so. So this one will be on watch. We were turning up on the daily here. 3 million shares came in. It got back over the 50. Maybe it wants to fill this gap here. So that one will be on watch for intraday setup. FOLD pulling back, held the 50 SMA, now turning back up. Maybe if this can get back over the $15 area on fold, maybe we turn back up. But it's a biotech, so I'm just looking for a day trade in most of these biotechs, so we'll see. HTGM Diagnostic Research had a pop today. 3.1 million shares traded in this name, trying to get back over the 100 SMA on HTGM, so that looks interesting. INFI, big pop here, pull back. We hold the 5 EMA. We're holding above $2.50. So it looks like if this can get back over maybe the highs today, 314 or 3 and change. So we'll see how this sets up intraday. But strong stock, gapped up, held the gap, holding above the gap. So we'll see if this one wants to give us an intraday setup. JASO in the solar sector. This one trying to get over 775. And Sedge also popped today too. Sedge finally broke out above that 30 spot. But those are the two strongest solars. CSIQ, that one pulled back. And First Solar really not participating today at all. But Sedge and JASO were the ones that were the strongest today. JKS not doing too much. And SPWR in the solar sector just keeps grinding down, so nothing much going on there as far as SPWR. Next one up, LINU, and a couple of folks played this one in the room for day trade. They got a nice pop over that $2 area up to about $2.30. So this one will be back on watch. 4 million shares traded. LINU. Monster kind of setting up here. The high today was 56.27. So we'll see if this one has any more, if it wants to turn back up. Closed at 56.22. So maybe 56.30 on MNST, and it'll turn back up. Looks interesting. Soda had a pop today too. Soda was up 2.22% today, up about $1.37, came up to the 10 SMA on the daily. So let's see if there's any kind of continuation move over that 63.17, which is the 10 SMA on my daily chart, and we'll see if we can get some type of continuation move in SOD. Volume was a little bit light though, 156,000 shares on that name. PN, a little bit of pop, 700,000 shares traded. Trying to get over this $1.50 area and the 50 SMA here on PN, Parrot Nation Insurance Brokers. So we'll see. Not a favorite. Potash looks pretty good here. Trying to get over this 1950. I think we spoke about it in yesterday's video. POT looks pretty good if we can get over that 1950 spot, 1955. CF already popped. MOS, the laggard of the group on that one. Monsanto, that one has the takeover by Bayer. And then I guess there's IPI, but that one's been kind of quiet lately. So POT looks the best to me out of the ag names right now. PSTG turning back up. Did get over that 16 spot. So looking for that 1635 to get taken out. We have a high here of 1635. So 1635 is the number to watch on our charts there for PSTG data software. And next one up is PSTI. This one popped 1.1 million shares. The high today was 184, so if we could get over that 184, 185 spot, maybe we get a continuation move. Obviously, it depends how it sets up intraday. RCON, I showed you, big pop, maybe a red to green or something, but like I said, I'll be watching this AXAS to see if that one wants to make a move. RGSE in the solar sector. This was the only other decent chart I could find in the solar sector. We had a high today of 237, so I'll have it on watch. Get some, pops intraday, so we'll see. The other one in the solar sector is this SOL, but very light volume. Trying to get out of this consolidation here on SOL, but, I don't know, just not enough volume right now for me. SBLK, if you're looking for a shipper, this is about the best one I could find, SBLK. And I think there's TNK, wasn't too bad, but it's under the 200 SMA. At least this one is above it. Let's check out NAT, and NAO. You know, trying to get through the 200 SMA. SB, not too bad, you know, but it's kind of had its move already. So this SBLK, trying to get back above the 50 SMA, and the high today was 1063. So I'll have this on watch, and we'll see what it wants to do. A little bit light in the volume, but we'll see. SORL kept coming up on my scanners today, my trade ideas scanners. It's pulled back, you know, had this big run up after I think the earnings here, and I think there was chatter around the name, and then it pulled back all the way back down to this purple line you see here, the 400 SMA, and now it's starting to turn the corner and get over the 200. So I'll have my eye on this one, maybe a possible swing trade in that name. SSW, another shipper, back over the 50, back over the 200, and this one has a high of 769, 1.3. So this one looks interesting too for shipper. C-SPAN, one of my members pointed this out to me in the room, so this one will be on watch. WTW, we've been watching this one, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on it, and I saw this 3-stick pullback here to the 20 SMA, and I should have been all over this, and just you know, missed it. So now I have to see if it'll set up for me again on WTW, so we'll see. And XNET, nice pop today, over 500,000 shares. The high on it was 490. We pulled back to 479. So we'll see if this can set up maybe intraday for XNET. All right, so that's basically the watch list. And guys, come in, guys and gals, come in, traders, come out to the webinar on Thursday, October 19th, and you can come, chat, talk, let me know what stocks you're looking at. I'll give you some trading advice, things that I use. The webinar is Thursday, October 19th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And this link will be in the description code and in the comments. So everybody have a very wonderful evening. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I hope these videos are helping you. If they are, please hit that like button. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button, and you'll have all these videos emailed to you, and you'll get reminders when I make a new video, which is pretty much every night, for our stocks to watch list. And also we do Let's Get Ready for the Week Ahead on Saturdays, so you can see what earnings and economic information is coming out for the week ahead. All right, everybody have a very pleasant evening. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Twitter at Zozo Stockwatch, and on StockTwits at Zozo Stockwatch. Have a great evening, folks.